Good morning, Year 5-6. Welcome to your maths lesson for Tuesday, the 9th of February. Arithmetic to begin with again. So have a go at these questions, pause the video now. All right, let's look at the answers. So 2 times 4 times 12 is 96. 1010 divided by 100, the digits will shift 2 places to the right, so you end up with 10.1. 1010 take away 100 is 910. You need to subtract these two numbers to find the missing number here, which is 4,775. 100 divided by 100 will be 1. 1.1 times 1,000. The digits in this number will shift 3 places to the left, so you end up with 1,100. 1,800 take away this multiplication in brackets, so you need to do the multiplication first and then subtract 1,800 take away whatever your answer was. And then 11 add 1 squared. 1 times 1 is 1. Add on to 11 is 12. All right, so today, can I calculate the perimeter of rectilinear shapes? So a rectilinear shape is a shape which is kind of a rectangle, but it isn't because it is made up of kind of rectangles. If I think about this shape here, I can see I've got a rectangle here and I've got a rectangle here. So it's kind of like shapes, rectangles which have been put together to make a rectangle looking shape, but it's usually got gaps in it and things like that. So this is what we'll call a rectilinear shape. The main thing you'll be looking for is the fact that all the angles are right angles, and that will tell you that it's a rectilinear shape. So recap of yesterday, we are finding perimeter. If we remember, perimeter is the distance around the outside of the shape. So you're measuring around the outside of a closed shape and trying to find the total distance around the outside of it. So if we look at this shape here, we're going to add up all the distances around the outside. So you've got 7, add the 6, add the 4, add the 5, add the 3, and add the 1. If you add up all those together, you get a perimeter of 26 centimeters. So we say the perimeter of this shape is 26 centimeters. Now, it may not be that we are given all the lengths of the outside of the shape. Yesterday, you were finding the perimeter using the grid, but you might not have the grid either. So you're not going to be measuring it with a ruler. So you've got to use the information you've got to work out any missing lengths, any missing sides, and how long they are. So we can use this information to be able to find this length here. And what we need to think about is the fact that this length here is 9 centimeters. And we're trying to find just this bit of that 9 centimeters, because from here to here is 9 centimeters. But from here just down to here is going to be a bit of that 9 centimeters. And what we can think about is the fact that this length here is 6 centimeters. But we know that from here to here has to add up to the 9, because if you remember, all the way down here is 9 centimeters. So up to here is 6, plus then this bit will make up the 9. So hopefully you've already figured out that 6 add 3 equals 9, which means that this length here will be 3 centimeters, because it is the distance that makes up the rest of this 9 centimeters, including the 6 we've already got here. Combine it to make that 3 centimeters. So this little bit here, we've got 3 centimeters. What I do then is I can add up all the lengths to find the perimeter, which in this case is 44 centimeters. So let's have another look. So we'll do one together, and then if you try a couple, and we'll go through them. So looking at number 1 here, so we're given these lengths here, but we're missing this one, and we're missing this one here. So if we want to find the length of this side here, well, what information do we have already? We've got the fact that this side altogether, from here to here, is 8 centimeters. So we're finding this bit here. We know that all of this is 8 centimeters, but we just need this bit. But we know what this bit is. We know that this side is 5 centimeters. And we know that if this extended up, it would be 8 centimeters. So this then tells us what the length of this side is. Well, the 5 add whatever this is will equal 8. So it must be 3. This one's meters, if I was saying centimeters. So we now know the length of this side. And we do the same thing for this side here. We know that the total length is 7 meters from here to here. We don't know this bit, but we know this bit is 5 centimeters, which means we can assume that 5 add this bit equals the 7. So 5 add 2 meters equals the 7. And then we add up all these lengths together to find the perimeter of 30 meters. So if you pause the video now and see if you can find the length of this side here and then calculate the perimeter, and then this side here. So you've got the perimeter for the shape, but see if you can figure out what the length will be. So pause the video and just have a quick go at these two. Okay, so this one here, what is the length of this side? Well, we know that this bit is 4 centimeters, and this bit is 10 centimeters. So I know that all across there is going to be the 10 plus the 4, which must be 14 centimeters. And then I could add them all up to find the perimeter. I have the rest of the lengths. This side here is the one we needed to find. We know that all of this together is 23. We know that this bit is 14 and this bit is 7, which means if we add the 14 and the 7 together, we'll end up with 20. No, 21. And this bit here will then be 2 centimeters. So 14, 3 times 7 is 21. So we've got 3 lots of the 7, which will make 21. And then this bit here will make up the rest of the 23 to make it this length here, 2 centimeters. And then we add it all up together to get 74 centimeters. All right. And we can make these increasingly complicated. So with this question, a photo frame is 15 centimeters long and 12 centimeters high. The border around the photo window is 2 centimeters wide. What is the perimeter of the photo window? So I've given you the perimeter, but can you think what these lengths might be? So pause the video and have another little go. Okay, so the key thing to focus on is what information we already have. So we know that this length is 15 centimeters, but we just want to know from here to here. We know that this length is 12 centimeters, but we just need to know this bit here. So what can I do? Well, I also know that from here to here is 2 centimeters. And I know from here to here is 2 centimeters as well. But I know all of that is 15 centimeters. So I need to take off this 2 and take off this 2, which will give me the length here. So 15, take away 2, take away another 2, and I should have 11 centimeters. And then this length here, I need this side of the photo frame as well. And I know that all from here to here is 12 centimeters, but these 2 bits are 2 centimeters as well. So if I take off this 2 and this 2, it will just give me the length here. So I got the 12, take away 2, take away another 2, and you should have 8 centimeters. I'm not sure why that says 10. And then you need to add up the perimeter here. So then you've got, you know that this side is 11, and you know that this side is 11 as well. And then you know that these two sides will be 8. So then you can add it up. So 11 and 11 will be 22. And then you've got 8 and 8 will be 16. And then we could add those two up. So 2 and the 6 will be 8, which looks something like an 8. 2 and the 1 will be 3. So we've got 38 centimeters. So that should be 8 centimeters there. There we go, 8 centimeters. I think it was, you take away the 2 to get 10, and then you take away the other 2 to get 8. So altogether, the perimeter of this photo window, this bit in here, will be 38 centimeters. And we get there using the information we already had. All right, your turn to have a go. So silver questions. This one, you're just trying to find the whole perimeter to start off with. Just add up all the sides to find the perimeter. This one, you need to find the missing lengths. So you've got 2 missing lengths to find, this one here and this one here. And then you'll be able to find the perimeter. And then these ones, again, you've got some missing lengths to find, and then you need to find the perimeter as well. So pause the video and have a go at these questions. Okay, so the perimeter for this one was 36 centimeters. The missing side here, hopefully you realize that this bit was 5, this bit was 4, which makes that length there 9. And then this length here, we've got the 8 here, you take away that 5, and you end up with 3. And then you add them all together to find the perimeter, which hopefully you got 34. This one here, you needed to find the perimeter, you need to find the missing length, and then find the perimeter. It should have been 36. So you would have added this bit and this bit together to make that 9. And then this shape here, you've got this missing length to find. You know this length, take away that length, and you should have found this one, add it all together, and you get 34 centimeters. Okay, goal question, so something a little bit more for you to think about this time. So a rectilinear shape, all the sides are the same length and are a whole number of centimeters. So key bit, they are a whole number of centimeters, so not a decimal. Which of these lengths could be the perimeter of the shape? Can you think of any other answers which could be correct? And then this one, Amir has some rectangles, all the same size. He makes this shape using his rectangles. What is the perimeter? So this is the key information that you need to use to solve this one and this one down here as well. So pause the video and have a go at these ones. Okay, let's have a look. So 48, 36 or 120 centimeters, as there are 12 sides and these numbers are all multiples of 12. Any other answers suggested are correct if they are a multiple of 12. Because they're 12 sides, you could have found the perimeter. Any of those would be correct. All the sides are the same length, so they would need to be equal. Okay, and then this one, using this information, we need to find the perimeter of this shape. So for example, we know we've got 8 across here, which means we know that half of that is going to be 4 going across here, but this bit here is 3. So it's not quite half. So we know that this length here is 3. We know all of this length is 8. So did we work out this length here? And then this one, we've got the 8 plus the 3 here. And hopefully you've gone all the way around and found 54 centimeters. And then the same with this one here. Did we were we able to calculate the perimeter of this bit here? And again, would have given us 54 centimeters. So we know that these two bits are 6. That's the 8 from there to there, which means we should then know what this little bit here is as well, and then calculate all the way around, and then adding up the 2 8s and the 3 here as well to find the perimeter of this shape. All right, hopefully those are okay. Platinum questions. So Danny thinks there isn't enough information to work out the perimeter of the shape. Is Danny correct? Explain your answer. So have a go at explaining it and look forward to reading some of those as well. And then a rectangular flower bed is 5 meters long and 3 meters wide. The path around the flower bed is 1 meter wide. What is the perimeter of the flower bed? What is the perimeter of the outside of the path? I'm going to make this a little bit larger, just so we can see. So this is very similar to the photo frame question. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit more confident. So have a go at these two questions. All right, so is Danny correct? No, Danny is not correct. So hopefully we were able to explain why and the fact that you did have enough information to be able to work it out. Thinking about what these lengths are here, and then what these ones could be as well. And then on this one, a rectangular flower bed is 5 meters long and 3 meters wide. The path around the outside of the flower bed is 1 meter wide. So hopefully we were able to find that the perimeter was 16 centimeters and the perimeter of the outside of the path was 24 centimeters. So knowing that this bit is 5 meters, 3 meters, this bit is 1 meter, we can use that to find the perimeter around the completely outside and of the flower bed, taking away this 1 from all the sides as well on the inside. All right, hopefully that wasn't too bad. So we've got one more day of calculating perimeter tomorrow, trying to increase the difficulty a little bit. So hopefully it went well today and look forward to tomorrow's lesson.